Hey, what's up, guys? Super quick video. This one's going to be of the shaky cam type because my tripod just broke. And I also have another video that's under copyright claim. So, great start to 2018. I hope you guys had an awesome New Year's Eve and everybody was careful and everyone's recovering today. And hope everyone's going to be healthy and happy for this upcoming year. I wish you nothing but health and happiness. I want to do a quick settings for video games. This is going to be outside of game mode. I've done a Cinepro one in the past, and I've been getting some comments lately about input lag. I'll do a separate video on input lag. But some of you guys have been a little disturbed knowing that game mode actually takes you out of... it takes away some of the settings that make the display look as good as possible. And you want to know if circumventing game mode really affects lag, and if so, you know, what am I thinking in terms of settings? Now, you know I don't call these settings videos calibrations because I'm not a professional calibrator. I'm just like you guys, messing around in the basement. So I figured I'd show you these settings real quick if I can, you know, do it with one hand and use the remote with the other. So I figured I'd show them to you real quick. And we are going to be into picture adjustments. And for this one, I'm going to be in the standard mode. Again, forgive the blooming. That is actually my camera. So turn the brightness down slightly and fix it. It didn't do anything. Okay. So while we're here, we're going to stay into brightness. Color is going to be at 65. Just because. I don't know why, but just because. We are in HDR, guys. Brightness is at max, contrast is at 95, gamma is at its 0 position, black level is at 50, black adjust is at high, which is where I like it. I do feel it makes the image pop a little bit more. Advanced contrast is off, auto local dimming is at high, extended dynamic range is at high because we are in HDR. Color we have at 65, just a little bit of... I found standard to be a little bit dull, so this does add a little bit of that punch to the image. Hue is at 0, color temperature is at expert 2, but you can put this at whatever you like. What's interesting about standard picture mode, guys, is watch how bright. Live color doesn't really affect the color, but watch how bright the image gets with live color enabled. Damn. That is awful. So live color doesn't really change the color too much in standard mode, which is interesting, at least with HDR enabled. So if you wanted to turn your brightness up a little tiny bit, then I leave it on medium. Do not put it on high, as even if you lower the HDR settings in game, it won't really change it. So there it is on medium. Clarity, sharpness is up just a little tiny bit. Reality creation, I keep off. I know a lot of you guys love it on. And it's not wrong by any stretch of the imagination. It just does add a little bit of noise on Xbox One X, even games that are as nice as Battlefront 2. And so I keep that off. You can keep it on auto, but it does change the image substantially. I'm also very close to my display, guys. So if you're a little farther away, you might see a benefit to, you know, ramping this way up because you won't see the noise I see. But again, I'm much closer to a large display. I do leave these on. Typically they're on auto, but I figured I'd put them on high. Smooth gradation I do leave off, as I found that it actually does create banding in the skybox. Now here's the one that's controversial. Motion. Having motion on smooth and Cinemotion on high is pretty interesting for first-person shooters. And guys, this is where your input lag really comes from, but it just moves the camera and just gives you that 240 hertz feel that a monitor would give you. So I find it to be very immersive. Again, guys, these aren't calibrations. They're just settings that you guys have asked me for. Again, sorry, my tripod will be in later this week. But try this. Try standard. I've done Cinepro in the past, but standard is a little bit brighter. Try that. See what you think of it. And I want to wish you guys a happy new year. And hopefully that other video will be out of copyright. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Wow, that is shaky. There we go. It's still bad.